Hello, my Romanian friends. I got another question for you about weapons. I already learned that swords and bats and brass knuckles and nunchucks and stuff like this are called white weapons here in Romania, which means you can own it, you can use them on your own property. You mustn't use them on any persons, but as long as you just yield it in your property, nobody cares. Now, as you can see, I do like weapons and I own a few of them. Well, firearms I know are illegal here in Romania, or you have to have a lot of connections to get a legal license to own a firearm. But that's not the thing I want to talk about with you because I don't want to own firearms. That's not a thing for me. I know how to use them. I even was in the shooting range in Czechoslovakia with my son, firing some pretty nice guns there. And I also was in the German army back in the days as a anti-tank soldier. So I know how to use those things, but I never want to own them privately. But the question I want to ask you, what's about bows, crossbows and stuff? Is that legal to own here and use it on your own property? How about airsoft guns here in Romania? Can I own them? Do I have to mark them like the Brits have to do with a orange muzzle brake? What about other weapons that I don't have in mind, like shurikens or throwing knives? Are they legal here? Back in the days in the 80s when I was in Germany, it was no problem for me to buy a shuriken, even when I was just 16 years old. We had a weapons store in the nearest town, and I just walked in and said I want a shuriken, and they sold me that.